Hello everyone, I'm Wheel of Light. I'm a clairvoyant medium who also reads tarot and oracle cards. Welcome to my channel. This is the last in a series of videos that will demonstrate the readings that are available on my About page. This particular reading will be the Wheel of Life reading. This reading is one that I've designed specifically to really go into detail about things that are most prominent in a person's life. The things they need to be aware of, the things they might need to watch out for. So, how this goes is, first I will shuffle the cards, as you can hear. Then I will spread them out, which may or may not work the first time. Even though it's a little messed up, I'm keeping it. Because that's just how it might go in a live video or in a one-on-one reading. Now, in this particular demonstration, we will assume that there is a querent, which is the person who asked the question, called John Doe, who feels like there's something they're missing. Something they're not really sure about, and they want some clarity. They want to know what's really going on behind the scenes, underneath the surface. So I would say, after receiving their payment, that, okay, John, let's look at it. Let's see what's lurking. Let's see what you really need to know about your life right now, what you need to be aware of, what you need to work on. And then I would reveal the first three cards. The Lovers, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. The Lovers would tell me that recently they were feeling balanced with their emotions and intellect. They felt like they had overcome some trouble, and they're now at peace. Well, they had found peace. Now, the Queen of Pentacles tells me that they're really taking pride in what they have, both material and emotional and spiritual. I guess that's 3. So, they're really taking pride in their possessions, material, spiritual, as well as emotional, right? But they're also staying sensitive, generous, tender. In the near future, however, we have the Two of Swords, which is a conflict between mind and heart. Something will knock them off balance. At that point, John might ask, what's going to happen? What will knock me off balance? and that would prompt me to draw the next 3 cards. The Three of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Now we're moving away from the past, present, future construct in order to answer the question what the Two of Swords is about. The Three of Wands tells us that John is hoping for something new and something better to come along. They've been through a lot of things, and they're only just starting to heal from these things, which is what the Eight of Swords tells me. Eight of Swords is about, recovering from something like an illness or something like emotional pain, heartbreak. Or it could mean that they're slipping into poor health, they might be losing confidence. But the King of Pentacles then shows up and says that they are working hard for what they have, and they think they know what they're doing. So, what does that tell us about this Two of Swords, this conflict between mind and heart? Well, it means that they're a little idealistic, and they might be lacking self-confidence, but they know where they want to be, they know where they want to go, and this is what's causing the conflict. They need to build up their self-confidence. They need to stop hoping for better and start working on being better, so that they can actually go after what this King of Pentacles is presenting, the thing that they know they want. The thing in which they know what they're doing. So then John might say, okay, so how do I get more confidence? Which would then prompt me to draw the next 3 cards. This is the Six of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. That's a lot of wands. Okay, let's just get that out of the way. But in this particular case, the Suit of Wands is usually associated with primal energy, like spirituality, inspiration, determination, strength, intuition, creativity, ambitions, that kind of thing. So, how can they build the confidence that they need? Six of Wands tells us, well, John Doe, you need to celebrate your true self. You need to stay grounded. You need to gain confidence through the praise of others. John might ask, how am I going to get this praise of others? Well, that's where celebrating your true self comes in. You know who you are on the inside. You know what it is that makes you passionate, that makes you really happy. So, stop crawling away from that and start going for that. Start pursuing the thing that makes you passionate, that makes you happy about life, thing that makes you happy about you. This is how you start building confidence. The Five of Wands says, yes, there will be a struggle between your old self and your new self, But that's normal. This is how you progress. Expect this to happen. Expect yourself to fall back into old patterns of thinking and old habits, because it's normal. It's part of the process of growth. Do not beat yourself up over it when you slip, because you will. This is inevitable. You will slip, but it's part of the growing process. Know that the Ten of Wands confirms this by saying that, yes, it will be a hard road ahead, but what you'll be landing on is your true path. This is your path to your true happiness, your true purpose. And it is going to be hard. It's going to feel like a burden. You're going to feel weighed down by your past. You're going to feel like it's not possible. You're going to get tired at certain points, but this is your true path, and I want you, John Doe, to fight for it. Because this is what we're all looking for. And through building your confidence, you get to have that. Your confidence that you gain will put you on your true path. Then John might ask, okay, so it's gonna put me on my true path. So, what is my true path? What am I heading towards? And that question would prompt me to draw another 3 cards. And the next 3 cards are the Stars, the 8 of Chalices, and the 6 of Pentacles. The Stars says that in this path you will have to be open and vulnerable to guidance and inspiration from the universe. That means trust your intuition, trust those moments in which you feel like there's a certain something that you just know is going to happen. Trust that. All of these are guidance from the universe. And the 8 of Chalices says that while you are on this path, there's going to be a moment, there might be several moments, where you feel loss. You're going to feel powerless to stop it, and you're going to feel like you or someone you know is just completely changing direction and leaving for the unknown. And that is scary. It's going to make you want to give up, but again, you cannot stop listening to your intuition. Not that little voice that says, okay, it's time to quit. No, because we're on our true path, we can't give that up. That is too valuable. This is what everybody wishes for, what everybody aims for. John, please promise me you're not going to give up on that. John might say a few things, and I'll point him back to the reading, where we have the 6 of Pentacles. So John, you may be feeling lost, but you're headed for the 6 of Pentacles. And the 6 of Pentacles is something that can be quite beautiful. It is sharing, it's giving and receiving freely and graciously, and just finding the joy in generosity either from you or from others, maybe even both. This is what you'll encounter, generosity. You'll put generosity out into the world, and generosity will find you in return. This is part of your true path. Yes, there's gonna be loss. There always is. Any path will encounter loss, but if you stay open and vulnerable to the guidance and inspiration from the universe, then you will be led to generosity. So then John might ask, So what does this generosity mean? What kind of generosity would I encounter? Or what kind of generosity am I expected to give? Which would prompt me to draw the 3 final cards. I would say Seven of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Knight of Chalices. The Seven of Pentacles tells me that you'll be nurturing a new idea, you may experience growth, but this will also test your patience. I need you to keep it, John. I've been telling you, John. You need to keep your patience, because this is a new idea, a new part of your personal growth. And the Empress tells me that this generosity will come in the form of a strong intuition, an abundance. You're gonna start to find that there is strength in your vulnerability, because you're going to feel vulnerable while you're walking your path. I'm gonna be honest with you, John. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna feel vulnerable. You're gonna nurture a new idea. It's gonna be a bit tricky, but you'll get through it. You'll become highly intuitive. You'll attract abundance. You're gonna find that it's going to be more easy for you to be generous, and that it's going to attract people who will find it easier to be generous with you. Which brings us to the Knight of Chalices. And the Knight of Chalices, that's the Knight of Emotions. This means that this will make you, this whole experience, your whole path, is going to slowly turn you into a charismatic person with pure intent. You will offer help and ask for it when you need it, and you'll be tender and kind. And that is what generosity means for you on this path. So, that concludes what a Wheel of Life reading might look like. I hope that it helped. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Also, please do not forget that for personal readings that you do not want to have read on stream, please contact me on my business email that you can find on my About page. Also, make sure that your donations are made to the link that is provided on my About page. If you do want that personal reading, prices are also listed on that same page. Thank you again, and yeah, see you next time.